DK, first and foremost, pretty exciting to know that Oneil Cruz is going to be a part of the Home Run Derby. We know he's excited about it, but what was your reaction?
Oh man, I can't wait to see him hit down there. I mean, he's going to make Atlanta look small. Seeing him take BP down there last year and the year before, just really excited for him and the opportunity he's got to go be part of that.
We've asked a lot of predictions from people, and Paul's really excited. He's going to be front row for that, and he's saying over 500. But what would your prediction be if he gets a hold of one?
Oh man, we've seen what he can do at PNC. That ball that he hit at home, 123. Yeah, he might be pushing 500 for sure.
How cool is it to know that Steven Morales is going to be the guy pitching to him too, knowing their relationship and what they've been through together in the league?
Yeah, Mo, he's our best BP guy, and I know he's going to groove it in there for him. And what a great asset for us as an organization to have a guy like Mo. He does so many things for us, translating, number one BP guy, coaching, the infield, outfield, just doing everything. He's a huge asset for us.
And then today with Mitch Keller, I had talked to him, and he said there was a story about Max Scherzer and him having a meeting, and he said you were the one who actually set that up back in 2021. He said he was struggling. Max offered to talk to him. You set that up. And he said Max gave him a lot of advice, but gave him more so advice on how to simplify, and that's something that he's taken with him in his career now, just to find a simple approach. Do you remember kind of making that happen for him?
I do. I get chills thinking about it. It was a really cool moment, really cool for Max to be able to do that. Mitch had gotten sent down, and I think sometimes as players you don't realize that the superstars also have been sent down in the past, and just a really cool moment to get those two guys together. And honestly, I've known Max for a long time, and I had asked Mitch if he minded, do you want me to go? Do you not want me to go? How do you want this to transpire? And he said he would love for me to go. I learned so much in that conversation that I thought I knew Max really well, but to learn even more of his mindset and how he approached things was just a really, really cool moment, and cool to hear that Mitch remembers it like that.
Yeah, how much more special is it that now he's still walking in the mound, kind of coming back to some of those cues from that conversation? Like, that's what he's attributing some of this success to that he's finally found.
Yeah, that's really cool, and something that he's grown into too, that now he can pass that on. Having the success that he's had, being an all-star, doing the things that he's done, and now he can help, the younger guys and be that kind of guy to other pitchers as well.
We also saw Jack Suwinski in the clubhouse. What have you seen from him lately in AAA Indy?
Yeah, he's been swinging the bat really well. I'm really excited to have him back up here. And he had a 4-for-4 day the other day and has had some really consistent at-bats. And looking forward to Jack being back.
Is there a corresponding move with that, or are you guys still figuring it out?
Sugar has some inflammation, left knee, and he'll be going on the IL.
Jack, how do you envision his role being right now?
He'll be in there today in right field, and then we're just gonna see how it shakes out. But he'll be getting a lot of playing time.
DK, Colin Holderman was optioned to AAA, finished his rehab. But in terms of a plan of what you'd like to see from a guy like that, have you guys come to a conclusion on what he's going to be working on, or what you'd hope to see him improve upon to get back to this level?
Yeah, Colin, just going back down, dealt with the wrist and just getting back to being himself. It's tough, especially when you get hurt and then you get sent down, and just looking forward to him getting back on track, being healthy, and continuing to stay in the zone and dominate the strike zone like we've seen him do that in the past.
Another one with Jack, but what do you think needs to happen for him to be back to his best self, what we've seen he can do at PNC Park?
Yeah, to see Jack be the best version of himself is free and fluid and clear and being aggressive, and I think that's something we're looking forward to, him going up there and being aggressive in the strike zone, and being on attack mode, and playing defense and hitting like that as well.
In Detroit, it kind of struck me, just he's hanging out, he's smiling, he seemed like he was having a good time, even though he's just there for one day. I know it's 2 days. Have you noticed anything different, maybe the way he's carrying himself compared to at points last year or early this year?
Yeah, in Detroit, I noticed that as well. With him only being up for a little bit, I just got to say hello to him and talk to him briefly, but really just want the best for Jack, and for Jack to be free, clear, go out there. And that's all these guys, like the pressure that every player feels going out there playing at the highest level, it's real, and they put a lot of pressure on themselves, and we've seen that from a team perspective, when we get guys on base and they're trying to do it, how do we help them slow things down, stay in attack mode offensively, and find ways to when we get a pitch over the plate, move it forward. And really with Jack, that's, I think, a big key for him is being free, being clear, and just going out there and playing baseball.